Oh, welcome back everyone to another episode in Planet Zoo, and we're taking a look at some of the blueprints on the Steam Workshop. Our first two pieces were made by willibix, and the first one is called Anaconda Exhibit, and you can bring that into your zoo for right around 10,000. And then we also have a character safari style, and you can bring that into your zoo for right around 500. Thank you so much, willibix, for posting on the Steam Workshop. What great pieces. Our next two pieces were made by jayv55, and they call this first piece the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and you can bring that into your zoo for right around 46,000. And then they also have done an Assassin's Creed monument, and you can bring that into your zoo for right around 12,000. Thank you so much, jayv55, for posting on the Steam Workshop. What creative, wonderful pieces these two are. Our next two pieces were made by Kiwi, and Kiwi calls this the Big British Castle. And then we also have the British Castle Gardens. The Big British Castle you can bring into your zoo for right around 101,000, and the British Castle Gardens you can bring in for right around 6,000. Thank you so much, Kiwi, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing these two wonderful builds with us. This castle must have taken you forever. Our next piece was made by Citron Vert, and they call this first piece a Cathedral, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around 193,000. We have another piece here from Citron Vert, and they call this Cyberpunk Lemur Habitat, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around 57,000. Thank you so much, Citron Vert, for posting on the Steam Workshop. This cathedral is epic, and that lemur habitat is absolutely beautiful at night. Our next two pieces were made by a name that I cannot pronounce, nor can I put on a sign. So I will put a link to the Steam page for this artist in the description below. This cat you can bring in for right around $6,000, and the dog you can bring in for right around $7,000. What two fun pieces! Thank you so much for posting on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Ziralya, and they call this the Statue Rock Natural Golem, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $2,000. Thank you so much, Ziralya, for posting on the Steam Workshop. What a fun piece. Our next two pieces were made by Syslik, and they call this a pontoon. And then they've also done a mural of a panda. You can bring each of these into your zoo for right around $5,000. Thank you so much, Syslik, for posting on the Steam Workshop. Two absolutely beautiful pieces. Our next piece was made by itsybitsyspider, and they call this Rapunzel's Tower Fantasy Decoration, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $10,000. Thank you so much, itsybitsyspider, for posting on the Steam Workshop. I absolutely love this piece. Our next piece was made by WaterPiglet, and they call this 6 Asian Japanese Bonsai Planters, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $4,000. What creative pieces you've done, WaterPiglet. Thank you so much for posting on the Steam Workshop. Our next two pieces were made by Strairis Iris Gamer, and they called them Information Desk New World. And you can bring it in for $1,200. And then they also have Information Desk New World number 2, and you can bring that into your zoo for right around $1,500. Thank you so much, Strairis Iris Gamer, for posting on the Steam Workshop. These pieces are incredible. Our next three pieces were made by sarcasticsmiler, and they call this Simple Rustic Medieval Windmill. You can bring that into your zoo for right around $8,000. Rustic Medieval Zoo Entrance, which you can bring into your zoo for right around $6,000. And then we have the Rustic Medieval Staff Building, which you can bring in for right around $31,000. Thank you so much, sarcasticsmiler, for posting on the Steam Workshop. I truly love this style of building. Our next piece was made by Guivhk, and they call this African Village on Stilts, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $34,000. Thank you so much, Guivhk, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing this beautiful piece with us. Our next piece was made by a jayv, and they call this Pygmy Hippo Habitat, and you can bring it into your zoo for right around $13,000. Thank you so much, jayv, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing this beautiful habitat with us. Our next two pieces were made by NeogorN, and they call these mini biomes, and you can bring each of them into your zoo for right around $4,000. Thank you so much, NeogorN, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing these two beautiful pieces with us. What an original idea. Our next piece was made by Pixie, and they call this Unicorn, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $3,000. Thank you so much, Pixie, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing this really cute little piece with us. Our next piece was made by BlissBomb, and they call this Tropical Shop and Toilets. You can also find it under Colorful Building with Shops, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $29,000. Thank you so much, BlissBomb, for posting on the Steam Workshop. What beautiful, colorful buildings you've made. Our next two pieces were made by Rahoor, and they call this Heartbeat Reptile World, and you can bring this into your zoo for $104,000. And we have another piece here by Rahoor, and they call this Jelly Tank, and you can bring that into your zoo for right around $2,000. Thank you so much, Rahoor, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing these absolutely gorgeous pieces with us. I want to thank you all for joining me in today's episode. I hope that you have really enjoyed looking at some of these incredible builds of great artists that are posting on the Steam Workshop. If you have not left a like yet or a comment, please do so. And also, please be sure to subscribe so that you'll be here for next week's episode. We'll see you all then. Take care.